a boyfriend had convinced me to run away to Milwaukee, and that was the first time, and he kicked me out, so then I ended up on the streets of Milwaukee.
How old were you?
17.
17. What happened then?
I was just on the streets, staying with anybody that would take me in, and I ended up being sold by a drug dealer who, at the time, I thought he was helping me, wanted to give me a place where I'd be comfortable and stable, and he ended up selling me to a pimp who took me in and taught me what it was to do what he wanted me to do. He would send us to Chicago on the bus every night. The night that I didn't come up with the money, I decided I wasn't going to go back because I knew I would get severely beat. The other girl, he had made me watch another girl get beat for not making her money. So I knew how badly she was hurt and knew that my punishment would be just as severe as hers. So I ended up staying in Chicago, not going back on the bus. And then, a few weeks went by and I fell prey to another pimp.
What do you really hope people can understand about this situation, the sex trafficking, what leads to it, what causes it? I mean, if you could sit down and talk to you when you were that age, or talk to kids who are teenagers now, what do you really wish to impress upon them about this?
It's hard I would just want to tell them my story and how I got there, For the adults, I think that the reality is, the truth is, there's a lot of judgment in this, and that people feel like we wanted it, or we like it, or there's a lot of money involved or something, or the life is glamorous, and that's so far from the truth. So for people to realize what the truth is and what it looks like, really, and not to close their minds and their ears and their eyes off to the fact of what the real truth is. And to fight and prevent this from happening, knowledge is the real power here, and learning as much as you can about what it is you can do to protect yourself, your children, your nieces, your cousins, your neighbor, from these things happening.